Hello, welcome back to Just Talking, and today I'm in Flamingo Land. I'm not too sure how the audio is going to be, but yeah, I'm here to get on sick. Okay, this ride confuses me, but I'm going to see if I can get on sick and get some on-ride POVs for you guys. It's the day after sick open, so I guess that's one thing. I'm a bit late to the party, but at least I get to go on it. I've already had a ride on Velocity, which is quite fun, so I guess I'll see you after this ride. Okay, voiceover time. So after I got off of that ride, I then headed over to the Vekoma SLC from 2006, which is Kamali, which features 3 inversions, and it was actually a pretty good ride, I have to be honest, but the second time I went on it, I came off with a little bit of a headache. Just checking it's recording. We're on Kamali for a POV. It's not front row, but I think it should suffice. Someone got there before me for the front row. I don't know how many times I've been on Kamali before. This might even be my first time, but I love a good suspended coaster, so let's see how this one goes down with me. Hopefully it's not too painful like Infusion, so we're taking a gamble. Hopefully I won't swear either, because that's my way of screaming. But yeah, let's have a look. Here we go. Not bad. It's not that painful. You do get your head banged about a bit, so if that's not your type of thing, don't come on it, but yeah, pretty nice. Enjoyed that. Okay, so at this current scene I am in the aquarium bit, which is actually underneath the sea lion show, and I'm going to put in some clips of the actual experience. I did go to see 2 of them, but here's the highlights from the first show of the day.
You guys like to see him jump in? Yes. Come on guys, a bit more enthusiastic. Okay, so I need a countdown from you guys. You're going to have to help me out because as I said, I've been losing my voice. So give him a countdown from 3 to 1 and shout jump and he'll hopefully jump in, okay? Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, jump! Yes! Going to catch the ball. So are you ready, Marvin? Catch that. Look at that, he can catch the ball. And that is the only time he used his eyesight. Lots of people do think a sea lion watches the ball on its nose, but Marvin's not. It's the key to this is the whiskers. Now around his nose he's got 60 bristly whiskers, which are not holding or moving the ball, but what they're doing is feeling it. So they're telling that Marvin's using his whiskers to tell him which way the ball's trying to fall off his nose, and depending which way it's going, he can sense which way it's going with his whiskers, and then he moves his head in response. So that is thanks to the whiskers that they're still able to thrive and survive. Now he's held that there for absolutely ages whilst I've waffled. So Marvin, I'll have that ball, you can have that fish, give yourself a clap in that.
Right, so I've just had a ride on Velocity, second of the day, and I think we're going to get on Mumbo Jumbo next for a POV on that. But yeah, so I've, as you've seen, been to the Sea Lion show, and I've also had that ride on Kamali, and it did actually choke it down, which is why this vlog is a little bit disjointed, but you know, it was just because it absolutely pelted it down. So I had a rollover hot dog in the rain, and I didn't film that because it didn't look very nice. heading down to Mumbo Jumbo for the first ride of the day on that. Sick actually broke down in the morning, so I haven't even been on that yet, but that will be coming up. I think after Mumbo Jumbo we're going to have a look at the queue times, because I really want to get on that new coaster. I don't want to miss out on it, so we'll have to have a look at that after Mumbo Jumbo, which is like a wild mouse coaster with 2 inversions and a beyond vertical drop off. Let's see if we can get a POV on that.
Is it on?
Yeah, now it is. Say hello to the internet.
Good luck, enjoy.
These are uncomfortable. After that very eventful breakdown, which didn't surprise me at all, I then went and got my first ride on Sick, and the POV didn't turn out very well, so I'm going to give you a nice little compilation of my initial reaction to the ride, which is quite funny, but there is a proper POV in this video and also on my channel in general, so go check that out if you want to skip the rubbish. But yeah, let's get into that. This station literally smells like a copyright claim. God, it's fast. Oh no. Holy cow! Okay, so mini review after that screaming compilation, but genuinely Sick. I couldn't give it a higher review. I'm so impressed, especially given its actual age. The actual coaster is about 10 years old. I'm really impressed with the way that they managed to set it up. They managed to really integrate it very well, and it is a Sick Silk collaboration, which is a fashion brand, so the merch and the gift shop is really nice clothing stuff, and it's actually reasonably priced. Like, it's about £27 for an adult sweater, which is pretty obscene for theme park stuff, so it's all really well priced. And you know, there's dance music playing in the station, and it's just overall a really nice experience, and they do check your restraints really well, and the staff are great, and surprisingly the operations were absolutely incredible. Well, I just had my first ride on Sick, and oh my god, 10 out of 10 that ride. So smooth and intense, and it was just a lot of fun. The 10 inversions, the amount of airtime was just absolutely incredible. It's definitely in my top coasters list now. I just thoroughly enjoyed it, and I'll talk about it after I get off of Kamali, so I'll probably pop in a few highlights from this coaster because I really enjoyed this suspended coaster, and yeah, I feel like this might satisfy my yearning for Nemesis when it closes for refurbishment next year, because it's not too rough. It's definitely better than Infusion, because Infusion is a true neck breaker. But yeah, let's have a ride on Kamali at Flamingo Land. little bit of a head basher. Right, it's time for my second ride on Sick. I'm going to see if I can get a front row, but this course is absolutely insane. My last POV wasn't great, but this is probably one of the only courses I'll hand it to for being intense, because I don't find very many courses that intense anymore. But this thing is absolutely incredible. It's so smooth, and it's such a good coaster. Yeah, genuinely might be in my top 10, but yeah, this station, definitely a copyright claim coming to me, because there isn't a soundtrack, it's just like dance music. So yeah, let's turn this off.
It's time to ride Sick.
Hello.
You've got any example. Hold on to the handlebars at all times. Here we go.
Absolutely soaking after that front row ride on Sick. So much better than the middle. Front, you can really get pelted by the mist, and like my face is absolutely sodden. I'm quilted in water. So yeah, they know how to do some powerful mist effects, to be honest. I think I'm gonna go watch another show just to dry off, because like it was really fun. I absolutely loved the experience, and the airtime just never gets down. It's so good. But yeah, that mist absolutely went through.
Those of you that have cameras, don't blink, because you might miss this. It's pretty quick, okay? Are you ready, Merlin? Here he comes, everybody, now! So the final challenge.
This kind of concludes the end of the vlog. It's quite short, but you know, I wanted to get out there and go on Sick. I'll hopefully, if you guys want, do a full review of Sick, because I would be all for that. But surprisingly, and I didn't think I was going to say this, but operations today were actually really good. There wasn't a ride that closed and never reopened. They got Navigator back up. That was closed for a few hours, but you know, they still managed to get it back up and running. Of course, Mumbo Jumbo, that had its incident with me on it. But they managed to get it up and running in good time, and there was literally no queues. To say it was the day after Sick opened, absolutely dead, and it was just such a good day, and the weather was alright minus the random showers, and also the animal shows were really great, and they taught lots of educational stuff. So I hope you've enjoyed my first vlog. This is just talking. Bye bye.